Hello, good evening, and welcome to another stream of Plane Shift, the game that was never finished. Oh yes, but one day it will be, I think. One day it will be finished. So, let me see. Oh, I don't have any. Oh, I don't have. Wait. I forget to click on few things. Wait. I forgot few pieces, but yeah, I'm nearly ready. Okay. We can start, boys. We can start. Hello. Look at my face. I can see my face, so that is why I'm laughing. Okay, so what do we want to do? We want to continue Nightvision. I was about to abandon it. You know, I was like, okay, I'm going to abandon this thing of Nightvision, Infravision. Then Uajet posted a new video where someone else did something similar. He seems to be using a technique that is different, so I want to try that technique and see how it works. Okay, so the problem is that the video is very long and we have to go step by step, but I need to basically reproduce what this guy did. Okay, so so we will create a new effect, right? So I will
Hey everyone, in this video
I will keep the video on my right, okay, so on the other screen, and I will try to see. I don't know if there is a setup that is needed, but I don't think so. I think that yeah, I'm just checking on the video.
You can also download almost all my presets, create the saturate and desaturate effect. So for that, right click, then material and M, and I will call this saturate. Then
I don't know if this video, because there are different effects, and I don't know if the previous effect is needed for the next effect. Hopefully not, but I don't know. Thermal vision. In
create the thermal vision effect. So for that, we need this alpha mask and this text.
Okay, yeah, he's kind of reusing a bit of what he did in the previous steps. So actually, okay, but let's try. I think I have enough knowledge, you know, I have enough knowledge to understand what he's saying, hopefully, because we did a lot of tests, right? We did a lot of tests. So, let me duplicate this guy. And we will call it Infravision. No, let's call it Thermal Vision, okay? Let's call it Thermal Vision. So it has a completely different name and we remember it. Right? So I think we will use nothing of this. But anyway, what is doing is using scene texture, and then is changing it to post-process input 0, right? Which is good, which means that he's using the actual scene color, is not using the normals. Then he's doing the usual mask, which we can copy paste from here because it's the same mask. Then he has a multiply, so I'm looking at the right screen, so he has a multiply down here. He has a lerp as usual. No, not this lerp. This lerp. Where is it? Bro, we don't have one. Here it is. He has a lerp. He's lerping this too. This one, and then he has an alpha. Now this alpha, I don't know exactly what is it, but 1 minus x, he has a 1 minus x, and he has a texture sample. Okay, let me just move it up here a bit. And he has a texture sample. Now this texture sample, I don't know if it's possible to get it or not. Probably not, but anyway.
Texture. So copy and paste that, and connect this to the MSC color. Now duplicate this and only tick the.
Okay, so it's duplicating this. I'm just trying to do what it's doing, okay, and seeing where we end up. So it's duplicating this. Is unticking
R value
the
and change this
B.
to ambient occlusion. This one.
And he's choosing, instead of that, is choosing ambient occlusion. Okay, where is it? Ambient occlusion. Okay, he's using ambient occlusion. Let me just check who joined just to say hello. Hello, Marcelo. Hi. Now,
And I'll just connect this to the multiply. And here I will just connect this directly without the alpha. And click apply. So we get something like this.
okay, then he's taking this one. I think I can just disconnect it, right? Can just disconnect it and put it here. And he's doing it very quick actually, but I think it requires some now the alpha.
Connect this directly without the alpha. And
It's doing it directly now. It's demonstrating something where it's just connecting this directly. My issue is that I don't have this texture that he's using. And this texture seems just to be a gradient, right? Circular gradient. So I don't know if this is something that is part of the default engine or not. Probably not. Probably not. I'm just checking if there is anything similar. It is this one. I think it's exactly this one. Gizmo texture. I don't know. It looks pretty much identical, but yeah, it looks identical to the one that he has there. Okay, interesting. Now he has a connection here, which I don't understand what is it. He has an alpha PC data. I think this alpha PC data is probably coming from a previous. Yeah. He has it. He actually has it here.
the retro TV effect, but in hindsight I should have made this before the night vision effect. So here it is very similar. We can copy these.
Yeah, it did it at the beginning. Okay, I understand. He has a saturate material that he's using.
Process, and here in the search type in blend and change this to before tone mapping. If we don't do this, because of anti-aliasing, we will get some jittery screen, and we don't really want that.
And we don't want that.
Here,
let me just check what it's doing.
And we can, it will be most, we can connect material parameter and connect this to the MC color. We can do one more thing. We can just saturate it.
Here it is. I found it.
And now get our collection parameter.
Collection parameter. I never used this. What is a collection parameter? Interesting. That is something new. I never used it. Collection parameter. A collection parameter expression is used to reference a parameter collection asset. These are groups of parameters that can easily be reused by many different assets such as material, blueprint, and much more. For more information on parameter connection, be sure to read it. I didn't understand anything of what I read, but fine. Let me see how this guy is using it. Collection parameter. PC data. PC data PP. What is PC data? Hey, but we don't have this one. PC data PP, I don't know what is it, but definitely it's not something that we have. Maybe he created it before, that's possible. Let me see if it shows anywhere where is this PC data PP coming from. No, it's not. GG. Yeah, I think maybe this tutorial is missing some pieces. I mean, we can get the source file. I mean, we can get into the Patreon. I don't know what is getting this stuff though. Yeah, there is a parameter here that we don't have, which I don't know what is it. Is this thing? Is referring to material parameter collection. Material parameter. I never used this. Did any one of you knows exactly what is it? Hello, Lumi. Hi, good evening. Material parameter collection. I never used it. Material parameter collection. Scalar parameter. Ah, it's just okay. It's just okay. Just keeping values and okay. Well, I understand. Okay, I understand what is it now, but how is this used then inside of this? Let me see, yeah? Okay, now I understand what is it at least. I have to understand how is using it. Is putting it in the alpha. Okay, so I can say, let me try, alpha, for example, 0.5, right? I can say alpha 0.5 in my material parameter collection. And then I put here a material parameter collection, I point to that one, and then I say alpha. Okay, and this is taking, okay, well, okay, it's not, I mean, I understand, but I mean, it's not super useful, but maybe it's useful. Yeah, I think it's useful if you have, you know, if you want to store all your parameters in another file and then reference them here, right? Okay, it's good. I understand that.
Now,
I understand that.
This.
Okay, sorry, I'm looking a lot to the right because I'm looking at the other screen where the guy is doing whatever is needed, right? And I'm trying to follow. By the way, he masked the only R here. Eh? He masked only the R, and he connected the emissive, and he removed that. He connected the multiply to the emissive, and he just used it this way. Now, this is just the first step. Let me just see if with this first step we are getting assuming that I can copy it right. Assuming that I can copy it properly. And assume, because this one is what? This one is But this one is a post-processor. Let me just be sure that it's a post-processor. Yeah, it's a post-processor. It's a post-processor with default lit like I have. So exactly the same. I think the only difference is the tone mapping. Is the before tone mapping, right? Let me just be sure that it's using before tone mapping. But I think it is. I'm looking at what it's doing. No, it's not doing it in this one. But yes, I think it's before tone mapping anyway. So let me try to apply this, which is just the first step. So obviously it will look wrong, but it's okay. But just to see if it looks similarly to what... Similar to what he has, okay? So we will call it thermal vision. Right? And we will have our transition. Right? And thermal vision we'll have to use... wait. Thermal vision... No. Bad. I copied the wrong one. Okay. So in thermal vision needs to have our thermal vision PP. Okay. So if now I do play, what happens? Yes, is exactly, I mean, it's super white, but is exactly what he has in his example. Okay. So up to here we are, let's say, identical or very similar. So now is doing, let me try to follow, is doing a power off where the base is the mask and the exponent is, he put it in another parameter, right? So it's creating a new parameter. Is there a way to generate a parameter? Probably yes. I just admitted I don't know how. But anyway, we can just right click and convert to parameter. So it calls it power, and then it creates another one that is called bias. Okay. Then is connecting this power to the power exponential. Okay, makes sense. The multiply is putting it in the middle. The bias goes into the multiply. But it's another multiply. Sorry, it's another multiply. It's another multiply. So this one is going here. And he has a saturate, which is coming out of the multiply. Saturate, and this saturate is going into these multiply. I just missed what the hell he has. The power goes into the base. Okay. Why his graph is all messed up compared to mine? I have no idea. Okay, now it's identical. Okay. So now, with this view, assuming that power and bias are the same, so power is 2 and bias is 1. Okay. H. Yeah, it's less white. So it's a bit more defined, right? It's a bit more defined. It's a bit more defined. Now is creating an instance. Okay, created an instance of that to just see if I change the bias, how much. Okay, but we don't care. I mean, basically, if we change the bias like to 0.2, right? Now, yes, now, okay, it's like this. I see. Interesting. There is also a bit of a dithering effect, which is not bad at all. Which I think is given by the texture. It's not bad at all. I like it. Now, increasing the power. Increasing the power, for example, to, I don't know, 10. Let's try 10. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Meanwhile, wait a second. Hello, Make Unreal. Hi. Welcome. I'm yet to play with materials. I'm scared. Yeah, materials are complex. But you know, at the beginning, I was thinking that there was something that I could never really understand, right? But then you start to get into the concept. You have to start with simple things, like for example, that you put a texture, you put a panner, and you put a time, you know, and you multiply or mix it with the scene, and so you start to understand how it works. You need to make a few examples, but it's still very complex. I mean, it's absolutely very, very complex, but okay, now is okay. So now we continue with this. So which is basically to duplicate this guy. Word material, but word normal. The problem with word normal. Okay, let's see how it's used. But word normal is okay. It's using the same technique that we used previously. So is the Fresnel thing, right? So is exactly the same. Give me a second because I missed a few steps. Showing how the Fresnel directly. Yes, but this we know already because we did it in the previous example, right? So if you use the word normal, this is basically completely irrespective of light, and it's just you know, the flat stuff is white, the vertical, so the horizontal like this, so is, and then you go to the Fresnel though, which is based on your camera. Yes, because the Fresnel, we learned that the Fresnel is translating that into your camera direction. Okay, fine. So now it's taking a multiply. So let me just see that everything else stays the same. So power, bias, saturate. Okay, multiply. Okay, for now it's not using the space. Then we have our but wait a second, this multiply, let me put it a bit more forward, because, and this one, let me put it up there, because this piece is actually not used at the moment. Okay, Okay, up to here I think I understand. Word normal, mask RGB, Fresnel exponent, multiply. So there is another multiply actually. There is another multiply that goes between the saturation and the word normal. And then this one goes into this multiply. Okay. Is masking RNG. Okay. Is masking R actually. I'm just trying to follow, for the one of you that just came in, I'm just following a tutorial, trying to understand how this guy is doing things. So saturate multiply R, saturate multiply R, and then the lerp we had before is coming into play. No, is another one. Okay, and this goes into the alpha. Then there is a new parameter which is vector 4, so we can click on 4. No, completely moved my. I clicked while I had the YouTube video open, so it went in a completely different place. GG. Okay, so this one is calling it. This one is calling it BG. He made it a parameter. Yes, he makes it a parameter and he calls it BG. Then he's creating another one and he's calling it corner for whatever reason. I mean, we will analyze it after we built it, okay? Because at the moment I'm just building, like copying one-to-one what is in the example. But then hopefully we will understand it one day. So it's lerping between this background color and this corner color. Ah, okay, I think I understand what it's doing here. And then this one is going inside the multiply. Wait. Wait a second. He's going inside what? He's going inside... Wait, I'm lost completely now. Yes, the minus x, the multiply. Yes, this one. Yes. So this one now is getting used. This one is getting used. And this one is going into this multiply. This multiply becomes the B. No. Ah, there is another lerp. Oh my god. Okay, there is another lerp. Wait. There's another lerp, and this one is going to the B. And the alpha. Ah, is this lerp that we had up there? By the way, yeah, it's exactly the same one because he's using the alpha as the alpha. And he's using the A as... He's using the A... Oh my god, I'm lost. I disconnected this multiply. Why? Yeah, it did a few iterations, so in reality, it's like this. This thing goes into this multiply. Yes, and this one is 1 minus x. This was the texture sample. This is the alpha. This is the lerp. And the RGB, yeah, because he reused that piece that we had above. And this one is going into this lerp. Okay, now it is like that. And he's connecting this into this just to test it. No, for me it's completely black if I do it this way. If I do it this way, for me it's completely black. Wait a second, huh? Ah, yes, because it's changing the colors. Okay, nice, nice, nice. It's changing the color. For example, it's saying that the background is, let's say, red. Let's use two colors like we were using before, red and yellow. Yes, you see. So this is the thing. Okay. Yeah, well, it's a bit too strong, but fine. It's a bit too strong, but I think it's a matter of parameters at this point. Because we went back to bias, because we pumped up the bias just for testing, right? But in the power we set 10, so let me put it back to what it was and see. Okay. Yes. Yes. Now, okay. Well, the result is not the same though, at least for what I can see. But probably because I have a flat. It's still changing stuff, huh? It's still changing stuff. So in the example, it's still changing stuff. Let me see. Thermal, saturate, multiply. So this mask is taking it now from here and is doing a 1 minus. It's doing a 1 minus, and this one is putting it here, and this one is connecting it to the alpha. But this multiply then is dead. Why? I don't understand exactly why he did this change. I think he's probably explaining something. I'm not listening to what he's saying. It's probably a bad idea. Okay, we get the thermal for sure. I mean, it looks like thermal. It looks thermal a lot. So I think I like what I see. Also, I like the dithering a lot. I really like the dithering. I think it's done thanks to that texture that we added. But okay, let me see. Okay, here it's just changing colors. It's just showing, hey, I can change the color and it's becoming different. Okay, very nice. Now, okay, let me see if we change something, huh? So masks are power multiply, saturate, multiply, mask -1. Okay, this part is identical. Now, what? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It did a huge copy paste from another schema, and that's not easy. Okay, let me see. So it's using scene texture again, but this time with custom with custom depth. Custom depth should be the one that allows us to choose between where is it? Scene depth, custom depth. Yes, the one that should allow us to choose one element or the other, right? So one and this one is scene depth, and this one is scene depth, which is this guy, and then is using a subtract. Okay, and then is using a mask on R. I'm not reading the chat, sorry, because I have the two screens. I only have two screens maximum. Hello, Hula. Hi, good evening. La fête de la musique. What do you mean? You're speaking strangely. Ah, because I didn't change the music, huh? La fête de la musique. So you're sending me messages in like a coded language, huh? Okay, I see. Hello, Electra. I'm playing the kaleidoscope game. Yeah, I'm trying to see. There is another technique, and I'm trying to copy from an example. This other technique, you know, to create an effect, to see how it works for us. There is a newer video. This video is of February of this year, so is using a different technique compared to the ones that we have seen already, and the one that we created ourselves. So I'm following this and trying to understand how to, I mean, to see how it looks. Here is where we are at the moment. Here is where we are at the moment. I don't know if this guy can really, you know, think fully to what he's doing, or if he's also following his own tutorial, you know, like he did it before and now he's replicating. Because if he can follow fully what he's doing, it's pretty amazing. So basically is using what? Is connecting, wait a second, is connecting the minus 1x to the alpha of the lerp. Okay, then is connecting this lerp here, so this should go forward a lot because this thing is like inside of this. Okay, so it's no, wait, yes, this thing goes here, and the outcome of this goes into B. Okay, and that goes, wait, oh my god, this goes into B, and this one goes into the multiply. Yeah, but A is 0, huh? A for now is 0. What? A for now it's 0. Ah. But the roof is colored though. Why the roof is colored? Well, in our case will not be a problem though, because at the moment I think I have no roof. But in our game, we will have a roof, which is actually the skybox, which actually I have deleted from this example. You know, I completely deleted it. Yeah, in fact, you see that with the sky sphere is black. Okay, so that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Let me just test one thing because I want to see if. Okay, nice. Perfect. So this technique does not have the occlusion problem. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. So in this case, I don't need to use the stencil, right? In this case, we are using only the custom pass. Yeah, so I mean, in our case, it is enabled in the project settings, but in reality, for this example, is not needed. So I can go just custom that pass enabled, right? Which is the default setting, which probably I even prefer, right? And so in this case, you see that it still works, even with the default custom depth, without the yeah. Okay. Okay, this is interesting. This technique is a bit better than the previous because this technique doesn't require for you to flag the rest of the scenery as 0, right? To have your character stand out. While the previous technique was requiring that. The roof is open, yes. Yes, it was open. But more than open, it was not having any mesh of any kind. I don't know what he's doing. I'm watching what he's doing. It's very weird. So what it did, but he made it a bit more complex. He made it more complex. So it said that we can exclude the -1. We can exclude the -1. And we can actually have a 3-color blend, which I have no idea what it's doing, but we will learn it in a second. The material function call expression allowed to use an internal material function for another material okay, this 3-color blend is probably another function. So if I double click it, yes. If I double click it, what is this thing doing? Isolate 05, isolate 051. So he's strengthening the corners, basically. I think what he's doing is strengthening the corners, so he's making it more evident on the sides, I think. But let's see. So, so he's using this as an input to the lerp. And he's using the mask R as the alpha, right? And now it's saying that you can change those 3 colors as you want. Color 1, CV3, what? Color 1. Let me test it 1 second without this change, because I mean with this, but without that. No, but without that it doesn't work. No, wait, I need to apply. If I don't apply, it will never work. It's pretty amazing anyway what you can do. Oh my god, what is this? Okay. No, I think I disconnected too much stuff. Because now... Ah yes, because this is not here. Okay. I don't understand exactly what I'm looking at, but fine. He's creating another parameter and he's saying that you can associate this color to anything, for example white, and you can have a color 3 equal to this. So what happens then? So it's one of the colors that you use. Okay, that seems to be fine. This seems to be fine, boys. Okay, that I understand. -1. I think the big difference I have at the moment compared to what I see on his screen is that in my case the color... No, sorry, I misclicked. It's another shader. Yeah, the halo around you, I think is fine. I understand that, but it's not filtering anymore. It's not filtering anymore the rest. I think I really wanted to filter the rest though. Right? I'm just looking at what it's doing. Now it's connecting the lerp. Wait, he did another change. So he demonstrated a bit the fact that you can change the colors and you can decide a color that you want to use to highlight your character. And then I think is a good thing. I like that. I understand it and I like it. So for example, we selected white, right? As the color. The only problem I have is that now is upside down compared to what I was expecting. But I mean, the character is not red. The character is white, while the background. But anyway. And then here is just taking this and it's connecting it this way. Uh-oh. We broke it. It's not showing anything. Interesting. Yeah, in fact, it doesn't compile or he has a problem. I think he has an issue or something. Because this lerp... Probably because the alpha is 0. Something happened because because it's not anymore. I mean, it's not working for me. Okay, let me review. Okay, but pretty much the example is finished, right? The example is finished. So three color blend, alpha. This color is 1110. 1110. But 1110. Something weird going on, huh? I think we reached a good point, and then in a moment it just destroyed completely the thing. So I think it's the connection of this lerp that to me is not. Let me try 0.5 alpha. Ah. Okay. But what did I disconnect that changed the it was the 1 minus x, right? The 1 minus x is the one that fucked up the background. The 1 minus x is the one that goes, because this lerp goes into the B. So this lerp goes into the B. Yes, this one coming from the saturate goes into the alpha. Yes, I think before this change, everything was looking fine. Right? But then something happened. We added a 3-color blend that I understand. Is taking a C value, blends between 3 colors based on a grayscale input. I don't know what happened when he switched, you know. So you see that he's able to separate the background from the, right? The background from the characters, because one are the ones that are thermal and the other are the ones that are not thermal, right? So that is basically this part. So this part is able to determine, right? And so basically this lerp is the one that is determining the color, right? But I don't understand why if I go red and yellow, I think probably because he has those parameters in the instant. You see that is the opposite of what we want. Is the opposite of what we want. Like if the A and B of the lerp are connected the opposite way. But what I see in his example, this lerp is connected there. I mean, I can try to invert them, but probably I didn't understand how it works, huh? Yes. You see that now they are inverted so that the background is... But I still have the problem. Where the hell is this color coming from? Where the hell is this color coming from? It's coming from the... It's coming from the 3-color blend, huh? Because if I do this, the background will be completely white. Yes, the background will be completely white. Okay, so he's taking a grayscale and he's changing it. Okay, I understand that. Okay, so if I want the background to be blue, right, instead of green. Okay. The big issue I have is that he's really not doing what... I mean, I think we are missing a piece now. We are missing a piece. Let me remove 1 second the scene. Okay. Okay. You know what? I think I will try to, if I put a, wait, let me put a post-process volume, so probably it's a bit easier. I will put a post-process volume here so that we can see it real time. Otherwise it takes me too much time to just switch between, you know. It will take me too much time to switch. Okay. You see, now we see it in real time, right? So I don't have to launch the game and, launch the example and click on stuff and see. Just a second. Just a second, boys. Just a second. Let's say that the difference. Let me do this, huh? So this way we can change. You see, we can change it in real time. The big problem I have is that it's not as in the example. That's the big issue. It's not showing the same result that we have in the example, because at the moment my character has no halo around them, right? Well, before there was. So what changed? And also, if I do this, so if I connect the last piece, so this is giving me the opposite result for whatever reason. You say it is giving me the opposite result. Why is giving me the opposite result? I don't understand. I mean, I'm fine. I can invert them, but is a bit weird that it's giving me the opposite of what, right? Also because the color is wrong. I don't understand. So in this case we have the right halo all around, but we have the wrong color. I think I'm missing something. Let me try to disconnect this. If I disconnect this, what happens? If I leave it in the basic, why is the opposite? Why is the opposite? Is this -1 that has got removed? No, this -1 was not removed. This one was removed. This -1 is removed. If I add back the -1, if I add back the -1, wait. If I add back the -1, now is correct. But in his example, it doesn't have the -1. What the fuck? Yeah, but anyway. Color 1, Color 1. I don't understand too much if I mean, can I juggle 3 colors really in this thing? I think I can, huh? I think I can juggle 3 colors. Color 1, color 2, color 3. Boys! What are you saying, huh? I don't agree. The human body have not the same temperature everywhere. It is okay for me to be more realistic. What? You still have the blue connection, huh? When is plane shift coming out? I would like to know. I would like to know myself. I don't know when it's coming out. I'm waiting. I'm waiting it to come out as well. I'm waiting a lot. Can you please tell me when it's coming out? Please tell me when it's coming out. I have no idea. I want to know. So, okay, so now I think we have the same effect. I think now it's pretty much identical. The difference is a bit of this dithering, right? This dithering here that is changing. I don't know if I like it or not, but there's a bit of dithering and halo. How do you say halo? How do you say halo? Do you say halo or halo? No, sorry.
Halo.
It's funny that in the translation in Italian, it seems to be another English word, right? It seems that it's translated alone in English, but actually it's alone that in Italian means something completely different. So it means halo actually. But it looks like, hey, I'm translating from English to Italian. Why you're giving me another English word? From the first day of the game, play should always been a work in progress. More maps, more quests, more everything, but slowly. Yeah, exactly. So let's say the game is not finished, but we are trying to. So if you're asking when you can test it for free, I really hope soon. Okay, guys, here the problem is that we need to choose some colors. I don't understand the difference between these three colors actually, but it looks like the first one is creating the halo effect. I don't know if I really like it. Do we like it? Do we like that halo effect? So the first one seems to be the one that is the... Oh wow. Do we have light at the moment or not? Yes, we have light. The point is that at the moment we have light. Let me see if we remove the light, huh? So if we go in complete darkness, we still see, huh? We still see. I think it is a good technique. I like it. It doesn't have the problem of the occlusion. It does not require the stencil. True, the shader is a bit more complex. But anyway, the shader is green, completely green, so it seems to be simple anyway. I don't know why I don't see the halo around me though. I don't see the halo around me, why? While I see it, well, I was seeing it here. Now I don't see it anymore. Why I don't see it anymore? Because the blue is eating it up? I don't understand. I don't understand. Because the blue is eating it up, or because I changed something? I think I changed something, huh? Fuck. There was a nice halo around me. The halo... I like the halo. Yeah, I like the halo as well. The halo is dark blue. You mean that this one is applied also to my character? Yeah, it seems so. Yeah, but where is the dark blue coming from? But that is at the same time is the color. But no, I wanted to have the color of my guy. So it seems that we have a mix. I see. So it seems that the halo on my character is the same halo on the background. And it is not what we want. This is not what we want. So the color 3... No, the color 1... What? The color 1? No. The color 1, no. The color 2... Yes, the color 2. The color 2... Can we call it halo color? Let's call it halo color instead of color 2. Let's call it halo color, right? The halo color seems to be shared between the two. How is it possible though? Because we are lerping between this and this. This in theory should happen only for the scenery. Yeah, somehow it's in common, boys. Somehow it is in common. But that's a bit annoying because... That is a bit annoying. I mean, we can try to make it a completely different color, but like if I make it green, you know? But, you know, it becomes crazy. This is bad, eh? Probably because it's applied. I don't understand exactly why. Yeah, you see, it does not exist because it's the blending of me and the background. It's the blending of me and the background. So in reality, unfortunately, I think we should remove it because if I keep it, it becomes this way, and I think it's bad. By the way, this view is different from this view. I don't know why. I mean, it's not exactly the same. Well, it's similar, but anyway. What should we do with the halo? Flash, you already have new tech. I said you hope to see the winch working one day. Yeah, we can have stuff going up and down. We have it in the new dwarven dungeon, right? Where you have the platforms, the platform going up and down. So that's actually possible. You know that I don't know if I really like this. I never really like this blue thing, but fine. Let me try to invert the red and the yellow. Let me try to invert the red and the yellow. No. Super shit. Super shit. No, it's much better like this. So we need to decide the level of bias, right? Which can be this, which is very simple, or can be more extreme. And the level of power. So maybe I can lower the power and increase the bias. Lower the power, increase the bias. But I think it's not bad, huh? The player will see the winch as a frustrating place. You work a lot for opening, and then when it's done, you have to do all the quest and found all the item inside. Nothing else to do. Yeah, maybe there should be a segue. A segue. Okay, but I think I like what I'm seeing. I like this. I think I like it. Is there a red light here or what? Maybe. Why everything is a bit red? Why everything is a bit red? You see that everything is a bit red? Probably because I put back the skybox, and the skybox is at sunset or whatever. Yeah, because there is a skybox that is simulating the color of the day. Yeah, exactly. So now if I rebuild light, it will be white. But anyway, yeah, but we will have a bit of yeah, like if you go night or if we go day, it changes the color. And if I recalculate now the lights, the red people will become white people. A very racist thing. Yes, well, they actually became a bit blue. They became blue people. Oh my god, it's completely different with the... What? Ah, no, because... Wait. Because I'm not using the instance for my... For my character thermal vision. Yeah, I'm not using the instance. No, I was like, what the fuck? Okay. Okay, do we want to test this one in game? I mean, we don't have a halo though. The halo is a blue halo. The halo is a blue halo. I don't know if we like a blue halo, but it's a pity we cannot have a halo that is different from the character to the background. Yes, we go into the upper field, but there is enough to do in the field where we are now. Okay, so to move it to our game just for a test is very simple because everything is contained inside. Wait, we need the transition distance, no? Because otherwise this will work forever. This will work forever. What does it mean? It mean... didn't I put a stair the other day? No, huh? I remember I had a giga stair. But probably I didn't. So the point is that if I have a box, I mean, if I have what do I have? If I have a cylinder here, right? And I have a nice cone on top of my cylinder. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And I go on top of my mega stair, right? And on top of my mega stair, I look at the cone and I look at the cylinder. You see? So we have this problem, and this problem is a bad problem, right? Oh fuck, we see the shadow. No! We see the shadow. We were not seeing the shadow here though. Why we see the shadow there? And also, why this guy is white instead of being blue? Also, this guy is white. Yeah, he's affected by light anyway. No! I mean, here is not affected by light. Here is affected by light. Why? Because we get... Because here we are in the shade. Yes. Because there we are in the shade. Oh, fuck. There is never a good solution. Ah. I mean, we can do a trick. We can disable the directional light. So when we switch to this mode, we can disable the directional light. The problem is that the light maps will be there. So it will be like saying directional light. It would be like saying directional light 0 intensity. right? But any other light will work. Fuck. Any other dynamic light will work. You see? You see that this light is affecting me? Can we disable shadows? Can we disable shadows temporarily? I mean, I want to disable it temporarily, but I think it's not easy. Yeah? Yes, we can change the shading model actually, but I don't think if changing the shading model, because we are using ambient occlusion, so I think that if I change the shading model, probably it's not gonna work anyway. Can I go unlit? No. Can I set the shading model from the command line? That would be nice. Because we need to disable it temporarily. Actually, it's not command line, it's console command. Console. But I think if I remove it, the ambient occlusion probably will not work anymore. But I think would be well, I can do it in the editor here. If I go inside of this, I removed it. Huh? Let me add the post processor again. 1 second. So if I go post process volume and I scale it 10 and I associate to this one thermal, right? Okay, and then I go unlit. Yes. No, it's not a good idea. Unlit will completely kill our yeah, because it's based on ambient occlusion. It's based on ambient occlusion, and it's not based. The other one was based on. Yeah, the other technique. I think I don't know. There is no technique that is perfect, but the other technique, right? Which was this one, M. No. G. What the fuck is going on? You crazy? What was that? What? Why we see those two things standing like that? You crazy? I broke it? Ah, wait. I broke it because I disabled stencil. Yeah. I disabled stencil. GG. Okay. Okay, so this technique is not influenced in any way by shadows, right? As you can see here, I don't see any shadow. The problem of this technique is that you can see people through buildings like this, unless we set everything as blocking like this one, because I did it, and we set everything as blocking with a custom 0, with a stencil of 0. Yes, this technique, which is the new one that we just used, apart that it looks different, but I don't have a problem with that. It doesn't have the issue of the buildings, but unfortunately it's affected by light. And you see the shadow, which is super bad. Which is freaking super bad. I mean, if you use it in light, right? But if you use it outside of light, I don't even know why we get this thing. Because we get it here, but we don't get it here. But yes, if I had another light there, for sure we would get it. Because here we are in complete darkness. Fuck. 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 How do we fix it? How do we fix it, boys? I cannot scan all the lights in the level and disable them. I mean, that's out of question. That's out of question. But the thing is that in the example, we don't see the shadow though. In the example, we don't see the shadow. Why? Because the example, I'm looking at the example. The example actually has, I can show you the example, right? The example is this one, wait. The example is this one, right? In that example,
now we need to get your custom depth.
I don't see the shadow happening. So look, the shadow is disappearing from the character. You see? You see that there is a shadow below the character here, but when the effect is activated, it disappears. Which in our case it happens, but it happens only maybe because he has a directional light. Okay, let me try to have only directional light. Maybe because he only has directional light. So if I have directional light, right, and I don't have this light, I can disable it. I can make intensity 0, so it doesn't exist. What the fuck? Because the directional light is not movable. Wait, because the directional light is not movable. Okay, now we have directional light as movable, right? Bro, in that level, I think, yeah, fuck it. I think in that level, he had the sunlight as stationary and no other light in the level in any way. Like this, right? Like this. So you see, you see the shadow, but now if I switch, I will not see it anymore. Oh no, I see it. Then why? Wait a second. Then I don't understand how it may not work. The problem is that shell shading is that you retain self shadow and it kind of ruins the effect I'm aiming for. Do you have any trick that could help me? For an idea what I'm aiming for is no one is speaking about shadows here. Did I miss any steps? Because here is pretty evident, you know, that this character has a dynamic shadow. You see the shadow below him. You see the shadow there. And he's dynamic because the shadow is moving. And then when he goes into this mode, which is basically what we created, what we recreated, right? The shadow is gone, while in our case the shadow stays, plus the character is influenced by the why did this happening, boys? Why this is happening to us? I mean, the point is that here we are using scene texture post-processing. So this lerp is the one that I think is getting the shadow, this part, right? If I remove this part, the problem is that if I remove this part, I think we will not see anything. Sorry, why added that part at the top? I don't understand. Why is lerping between wait. Maybe removed it at the end. Maybe removed it at the end without telling me. Because you see that here is connected. This post-processing input 0 is connected. But I don't understand why you would want that. Why you would want to have, because this is basically the scene color, okay? This is the scene color. Whatever is happening in the scene, you get it, right? So if there is light, you get light. While while from this one and this one and this one and this one you don't get light, right? So I don't understand why this is happening, and also I don't understand why I need to lerp between the scene and my thingy. It's also true that I've set my alpha to 0.5 instead of 0. That's another thing that I did. But if I set it to 1, I don't understand that step, but okay, now it's working. Now it's working without shadow. I disconnected it, huh? No, it's connected. Yeah, it's connected because obviously if this is 1, you know, if this is 1, I'm just getting B. So I don't understand what is the point of this step. What is the point of this step? Probably was just to demonstrate the switch between, because it's switching. He's using it to switch between the scene and the effect. Okay. I think he's using it to switch between the scene and the effect. So to us, it's completely useless, right? Because we're switching another way. So yes. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Okay. So, okay. This technique has the same issue of distance, right? You see everything in the distance and there is no cutoff. We need a cutoff, so we need to make this one a bit more complex by adding our transition at distance, right? Now, I have no idea what happens if you have a very old PC, okay? If you have a very old PC with a very old graphic card, I think that this thing will probably be unusable to you, because the shader complexity, even if it's low, probably is more than what your video card can handle, right? So I think it would be good to test it with different video cards and see how it works. But anyway, so I think we need to connect, I mean, to make it functional in the same way, right? To make it functional in the same way, I think we need to put this input into this multiply, and this input into this a less than, and this one is going, oops, this is not what I wanted to do, and this one is going here, okay, so that there is actually the cutoff, the smooth transition cutoff. I don't know if it will work, but let's see. Yes. So what we did yesterday, we reused it here as well, you know, so there is the cutoff. You see? This cutoff. Okay, boys, okay. Okay, I think we are good actually. And this is, now we need to see, first you tell someone you can see in the dark and then you blindfold them. What do you mean? I want to know if I can play the game on a mini PC. You want to play it on what? On your phone, eh? You know that Unreal also run on mobile phones? Oh no! So in theory I could run it on mobile. Let me just re-enable 1 second this light, because now I'm paranoid. Now I am really paranoid that this light, but I think we make no difference. I'm becoming paranoid about the light effect, but it should make zero difference. Yeah, it makes zero difference. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's try to move this guy. He's a bit of a monster, but I think it's okay. Plus, if we want, we could have additional noise on top, but I don't know if additional noise on top is a good idea. I think it was looking a bit weird, right? So what we did, we added on top I think we added this on top, but it was looking strange. Yes, this. I mean, it was just a test, but it was looking kind of weird. I mean, it looks very bad when he's on complete black. It looks kind of fine when he's on blue, because it seemed just to be a strange, but you know, I think we can go without it. I don't know, it was just a test that I did. Just a very simple, put a texture and pan it, but probably not a good idea. So this one is basically separate objects with custom depth and the ones and the others from the others. Separate object with custom depth from the others. Yes. So that is doing the split. This multiply, we don't use it anymore. Holy shit. We don't use this anymore? Wait. I think I missed a step, boys. Where was this multiply connected to originally? Wait. That multiply, I'm looking at the other screen. I'm looking at the other screen. That multiply is actually disconnected, but then maybe it reconnects it. Yeah, it reconnects it with a -1 alpha. What? It reconnects it. It reconnects it with a minus. No. What? It reconnects it with a -1 alpha. This thing is a bit messy, eh? Wait a second. Saturate. Okay, I have it. Mask. Yes, I have it. Mask. Mask -1 alpha, yes. Mask -1 alpha, yes. But multiple, oh my god, it's different, boys. It's different. Is this? I mean, the result was okay, but now I don't have the halo anymore. What the fuck? I'm super confused. I am super confused. Now I don't have the halo anymore. Okay. There is no halo anymore. There is no halo anymore. Can I make it more? Wait, can I make it slightly more understandable? This thing is a mess. Okay, maybe like that is a bit easier. So we had the alpha coming from here instead of having the alpha coming from the scene texture normal. So we were basically driving the alpha of the 3-color blend based on the ambient occlusion, which is giving the halo effect. Because the ambient occlusion is the halo, instead of driving it from the world normal Fresnel, right? But actually, it seems in his example that is there. I don't know if he deletes it after or whatever. But it's also true. It's also true that in this example, is you're only using one color. Yeah, but if I only use one color, we are back to the problem of the green, right? Because the green is the color. Which is the color 3. Wait a second. I thought we did it, but then I don't know. It's different from the example, but I mean, if it works, we can also ignore it. If it works, we can ignore it. No, definitely not. I mean, basically we did it with less steps, right? We did it with less steps. We did it without this. But I don't understand. Yeah, but I think I understand, because this 3-color blend is the one that is doing the halo. And obviously, if you are passing to the halo the word normal, maybe this multiply is too much, because here I multiply one for the other, right? Maybe I have to pump the bias. Wait, if I pump in the bias a bit. Yes, actually the halos start to appear. Okay. Yeah, if we mix it with the word normal, but I don't see the value of that. I don't understand the value of. Let me see the difference though. I think I understand exactly what is happening. I think I understand exactly what is happening. Kind of. The problem is no, but it doesn't you know what? I think we will do it differently. I mean, we'll do it how we did it. So without this, so without the alpha being driven by that, but the alpha being driven by the mask, by this. Yes, which I think is better. It gives it more of a strange effect that I like. Now we fucked up the power, because obviously the power is a bit different in that case, right? But I think a black color, I like it even more. I think I like the halo to be black instead of being... No? Instead of being white, I think I like the halo to be black. Because it gives even more highlight to the character. Okay, let's try it this way. Let's try it this way. So it's simplified compared to that example. We are using these three. Maybe if I can set these three colors to the one that I have in the instance, I think would be better. So this is color 1. Color 1 is this. Can I paste it? Okay. That is color 3. Color 3. And this is halo. Halo? Halo. That is halo color. Paste. Okay. How many characters have thermal vision, by the way? I'm doing all this work for one race or what? How many characters have infravision? Do we have a list or not? I created a new page called Vision. So, Infravision, we have Lemur, Kran, and Dwarves. Okay. I don't understand exactly why Dwarves, but... I mean, Kran and Lemur I can understand because they are highly magical, right? I don't understand too much Dwarves, but if it's what we said, this is what we're gonna do. Actually, it doesn't say infravision here. I think we probably change it later to only Lemur and Cran. Why I'm searching Lemur, I don't know. I know I removed it. I think I removed one. Yeah, I think I removed it from all the pages because I was not sure that we were gonna do it. I removed Infravision from everywhere, I think. I removed Infravision from everywhere. Be blame. I think I removed Infra. Okay, we can decide anyway. We can decide which races you think should have thermal vision. Boys. Where I work, I have a mini PC, funny little thing, but a processor and graphic card are not used for games. Yes, this is why they give it to you, so you don't play video games at work. Understand? They do it by purpose. The graphics and processor are worse than having my mobile phone. Yeah. You made it the second call. Yeah. Can I have it? Okay, I will read more the chat now. It's just because I was using the second screen. So, okay, let's leave it like this. Let's do a save all and let's try to export these two. Yes, here. No. What did I do? I did something stupid. Migrate, not export. Migrate. Yes. Migrate. Yes. Exactly. Yes. Okay, so we go here and we do editor. So now the switch is very easy. We just have to switch the Cran and the elves. Dwarves are weird, huh? Yeah, I know that the dwarves are very weird. They have a beard. They have a you know that dwarf woman has a beard. That's strange, huh? That's very strange, huh? What time is it? 20 to midnight. Hey, it takes time to do this. I mean, it takes time to do everything, but even more this. Okay, so remember that yesterday we did a bit of a cheat. Okay, so we just enabled our vision, you know, everywhere, right? So PP Infravision single, yes. So now we should have a PP thermal vision and thermal vision instance. Perfect. So if we go in our PS character, we just added a post-process component to that, where the post-process component is using this, and now we should use thermal. Okay. Done the switch. I did the switch. Look at how easy it was. Okay, now we start the game and we see what happened. No, wait. Relax. I need to wait. I need to switch the stencil to the non-stencil. I mean the custom depth to the non-stencil, right? Custom depth. Yes, because I don't need the stencil anymore. I just need the enabled, the standard enabled, right? Exactly. which I think is better because we are using less resources. Lemur could have infravision, but possibly with different colors. Yeah, we can tweak all the colors we want. Have you seen the walking and talking beer keg and the tiny legs in Star Wars? Yeah, kind of. But they are very strong. And they are very proud. And they have a lot of history. And they love their gods and their axe. And they are good miners, and you know they have a lot of benefit, a lot of advantages, right? Okay. I think it finished loading or not. We need to log in and see what a mess we did. Their hands are huge. I think there is a hidden message behind that line, but okay. But okay. Come on, server, please go up. I need you. I need you up right now because I need to do the test, but it's loading levels. Okay, finally. Finally did it. Finally we can connect. Okay. Now better. I like it. Well, I don't know why the color is so strong. We can tweak it down, but I like it more than the previous. Yes, I like it more than the previous. Because I don't know why, but it's slightly less fake. Now, the character is too bright, so we have to tone it down. I don't know why it's different, though. Why do you think that... Why do you think that is different? Because our character is a different ambient occlusion? Like it's more flat, and so being more flat, it looks more yellow. Yeah, probably yes. That is probably the reason. So the more yellow, I mean the more flat you are, the more yellow you are. This guy looks like a cartoon, really, but anyway. But it's okay. Okay, but it works, eh? And I have to say, I don't know, maybe because I'm getting used to it, but I think I like how the ground looks, and I like. Let me just check what time of the day. But the time of the day will make no difference. You kind of like it? I think I like it as well. I think I like it as well, and this technique does not require us to enable stencil and does not require us to flag everything else as non-hot. Right? The only problem is that we only have one hot type. We only have one hot, right? We cannot say more hot, less hot, whatever. It's very hard to move with such a low vision. But like the temple should be here, but I think yeah. So for example, the flank. Yes, the other problem are the particles. The particle effects are not visible. But I think that this was the problem also of the previous shader. We had the same problem also with the previous shader. That the particles are not visible. So I don't see the fire, unfortunately, which in theory should be red, but... And I don't see the... And I don't see the fountain, right? I don't see the fountain, the water in any way. And I don't even see transparent... Ah, fuck. I don't see transparency. Yeah, I don't see transparency, obviously. So everything that is transparent, like for example the water, I don't see it. I just see the bottom, but I think it's okay. So basically if I cast a spell, I will see nothing. Yes, exactly. And the other problem is that we don't see the selection, because the selection is actually a particle, right? So you cannot select, you don't know what you have selected. I mean, you can select, but you don't know what you have well, you read the name at the top maybe, right? But there is no indication, there is no marker. There is no marker. But if I have to say, I think I kind of like it. I like this dithering, right? I like this dithering thingy. I really like it. I think it's making it less fake than what was the previous. Right? You see this detail? Maybe you don't see it in game, but you see it here, right? This kind of dithering, I like it because I don't know. It makes things look more natural somehow, even if it's strange, you know. But now the other issue is that if I put on my my plate mail. Do I have a plate mail here? I don't have a plate mail. GG. Plate mail torso armor. Yes. If I put on my plate mail. What do you mean I don't have enough strength? I mean, come on, it's me. Please, you've been awarded. Thank you. This is good. But the helm not, The helm will be okay. The helm and the weapon. Yeah, but it's okay, because anyway it's not part of my body. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I think the shield, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I think it's perfectly fine. I think it's perfectly fine. Boys! like it. It's a bit like being in a I don't know, in the astral plane or in another dimension. I think I could have done like this, the Draken plane, maybe, I don't know. But I like the shadow. You see that? You see the shadows? You know that things are. I mean, there is content, right? There is content. It's not purely flat, right? I think my character is very, very bright. I think I would like to lower. I don't know why it's so bright, really. The problem is that I think if I lower the power, I lower the power for everything, right? So if I lower the if I lower the power, yeah, everything else is going. It's going less powerful, yes. I think the difference is that this character has a specific texture for ambient occlusion, and this is why it's so red, right? But I don't know, it seems different, but it seems that our character is super bright, right? You see our character, how bright it is? And I don't know if it's due to the fact that is I don't know. We can lower the power. Can you try things out in the dungeon? Yes, I can. I have all maps loaded at the moment. All maps. I don't know if you should see that well the rest, but I think yes, because if we make, you know, if we make the background basically invisible, like a single color, it will be basically unplayable. So this is a bit of a gadget. Is more of a gadget, you know, than a real game mechanic, right? So I think it's just to say you have infravision and you can use it in the game basically. I can go the new vault area. I mean, in a dungeon. I don't know what you mean by a dungeon, but we can go. We can go here. Is this starting every time you are in the night? No, you have to trigger it. It's an ability. And I don't even know if you can trigger it all the time. Maybe there is a... Maybe there is a limit to how much you can trigger. I don't know. Look at this. Ah, very nice, huh? You didn't think I could open it, huh, in the old game? Okay, okay, look at this, look at this. Look at this. Look, huh? Look, look, look. Look at that. Boom. Easy. Look at this beautiful library, for example. Look at this beautiful library. Uh-oh. It's not working. Why is it not going down? Oh, fuck. Really? Why? We didn't connect the top one? Are you serious? We broke it? What the fuck is going on? Okay, anyway, I demonstrated I could go up. I cannot come down anymore, but... Why I cannot come down anymore? I don't understand. Why is it not going down anymore? Why? No. We broke it somehow. I mean, it's nothing to do with our vision. It's something else, but it's broken. Okay, we will have to fix it. The server is not saying anything, so it should be fine. The server is not complaining about it. But it's not going down. Okay. I can only go up. Fine. We will go up all the time. It's only going up. I don't know what happened. We broke this thing. But yes, there is a... I don't know if there is a dungeon to you, but... You mean a dungeon like a dungeon? Wait, we have the... Ow! No, he's trapped! Oh my god, I cannot untrap. Why I cannot... Ah, because I don't have the skill. Oh my god, I cannot go out of this. No, wait, I can slide me. But for some reason, there is something broken, we have to check it. So this will be a dungeon. With monsters. Now, these monsters are not flagged as custom stencil, right? But I will have to flag them all. But it's easy, I just go here and I flag them, you know, so like that's a Quamti. I flag him as a custom stencil and a custom depth and it's done. So at the end it's very easy to do. On the mesh, yes, on the mesh. So we can basically flag whatever we want, right? As custom, and then we can say 1, whatever. I think even if it's 0, it can probably still work. We can try if it works also with 0, but I think it does. Because the point is that... Okay, let me do two tests, okay? One is to lower a bit the power. Because for some reason in our game is stronger. And the second, let me color that guy... Let me color that guy with 0. So if I want to reduce the power... but I think I like it, huh? If I want to reduce the power at the moment is 2.6. Let's try to go 1.6, which is like significantly lower, okay? Maybe it will be too little, but just to see how it looks, huh? So then we need to add an ability. The ability will be under skills and you will be able to activate it when you want, right? Well, you will be able to activate it, and I don't know if you... Yeah, I think you will be able to activate it at any time. I don't think that... By the way, I think we can do Infravision, we can do Nightvision the same way. Or no, because we need the light. I would think about it. Nightvision. Now, Nightvision, I think we can use the other technique, the one that we already tested. I think it was looking fine. You see the shadow, but it's okay because it's working on light. It's like if it's boosting the light, right? So I think, yeah, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Now, it would be nice, for example, you know, in the level we have mushrooms, right? Glowing mushrooms. So it would be nice, I don't know, to flag those mushrooms as hot, right? You see that, yeah, it works also with 0, so it's the same. So you see in this case, I turn it down though, and it still seems to be super strong. Maybe I wait. Maybe I didn't point to the instance. I pointed to the yeah. Maybe. Wait. Maybe I didn't point to the instance. No, I point to the instance. But it seems to be very strong, no? Seems to be very strong. But it is a dungeon, you see? But for example, here there is a torch, you don't see it. I know. We will have to, well, we can flag the torch maybe, so the torch becomes yellow, but it becomes a lot of work, so probably not. Probably not. I don't know why it's so strong though. I don't know why. It is so strong. I have a power of 1.6. I don't know. Let me do a power of 0.5. It seems that it's not changing anything. That power, whatever I do, is not changing anything. But in theory, it's impossible. It must change. I don't understand why. I think I would love to have the night vision to be gray, like we lose the ability to see color in the dark. At the moment I have it green. So the night vision is the night vision that maybe we will still change, I don't know. But at the moment the night vision that we have is wait, I need to remove this because otherwise the night vision that I choose is this one, I think. No. Or yes. I don't know, it's a bit too bright. Ah, it's too bright now because we have the sky. Yes, now it's influenced by everything. In reality, I want is influenced by the light. I wanted to have, well, but in reality, if you are in the light, you know, what I mean is, let me close it 1 second. Let me close it and rebuild. I think the night vision, I still have to work a bit on it to make it reasonable. Yes, this was kind of, now my character is very bright, but I think we still have to work on it to make it the way we want. But the night vision was like this. But we could have different colors for different races, right? I don't know, the night vision, I have to think about it. I think we can probably do better than that. I mean, we are acquiring more skill, you know, more understanding on how things work and shader work, and we have more examples and we can use those. Ah, yes, now, okay, now it changed. With 0.5, it changed a lot. But I don't know if I like it more, but... Do you like it more? I don't know, I guess at a certain point it's a matter of preference, really. I mean, it's... Let me take a screenshot for our Patreons. Let me take a screenshot for our Patreons. I posted in the supporter channel. If you are in the supporter channel, sometimes I post some stuff. I mean, not always, but But I think it's good. I like it. Do you like it? I think I like it at the end. I like how the walls are keeping a bit of the texture, right? So that they are still decent. I think with the other one, the walls were looking very, very bad. Where it was basically destroying them. I mean, here also, I mean, they become very simple. Like these barrels obviously become nearly flat because they don't have an ambient occlusion map. Yes, I think it's because this one has an ambient occlusion map and so it's getting used, while the barrels do not have it. That's possible. I need to check why the things are broken, huh? But ouch, ouch, I'm dying. Okay guys, I think that's all for today. We just have to choose the colors and the intensity, right? But then I think this one is usable. We can try it now. The simplest is the scene and the worst we will look, right? So for example, if I go to the desert, where at the moment there is basically nothing, I think it will look pretty bad, right? But if I go Ojaveda, I don't know, Ojaveda Desert, right? If I go here, which is where we were yesterday, I think it will look very, 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 very bare, you know, like, yes, because the grass is not rendering anything. I mean, nothing is rendering. So, and it is a very open area, right? So there is nothing around you in 20 meters range. So you basically see nothing. But then if you go one direction or another, luckily you will find a tree or something. Hopefully. Yes. Right. And I think the trees look okay. But in this area it looks kind of bad because it's really, I mean, there is really nothing for him to render. There is only the ground, but the ground is completely flat. Right? Yeah, there are some dunes, but anyway, I think I start to like it. I don't know. Yesterday I was a bit sad, like, okay, we did this work, but it's really shit, and we have to change the whole world if you want to have it working, so which was basically impossible. But with this new technique, I think it looks a bit better, and also we don't have to change the whole world, right? We can just continue, we can just enable the ones that we want. Okay. With that, I will say goodbye in my thermal vision, and tomorrow I think we will implement it all, because I want to have the transition with the eye closing and opening, like the one that we have here. You know, that you open and close the eye, and you go this view, right? Anyway, I don't know why in this level is different. But I mean, it really looks different. It looks darker, way darker. I don't know. Maybe it's just the type of object. I don't know. But I mean, if you put them one next to each other, right? Considering that I lowered the power significantly, I mean, we are in a completely different place, but I don't know. I think it looks a bit different. I don't know why, but it looks a bit different. But anyway, fine. This one is a bit more saturated than this one, but fine. We can tweak it. Bye-bye. Okay, have a good night. If you want to click on follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, that would be very, very good, and also free, which is always nice. I like free things, why not? And also, if you want to do a bit more, you can go to Patreon. By the way, we have a new Patreon. Let me just say hello to him. We have a new Patreon. Let me say hello in the name. Let me say at least the first name. I don't know if people want their last name to be known, so maybe I skip the last name. But the name is Umarts. Thank you for the pledge on Patreon. I think it's written anyway on the top of the stream now that I think about it. Ah, no, it's not. Probably because it didn't happen during the stream. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, probably because it didn't happen during the stream. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you want to do a bit more, yes, you can go to our Patreon. It's patreon.com/planeshift. And you can join the 57 people that are already supporting us. And they want to see the game released as soon as possible. And so they went the extra mile and they applied to Patreon. Look at that. Look at that. But it's not required. I mean, we will make the game anyway, yeah? So don't worry. If you don't want to do it, don't do it, huh? No obligations in any way. It's fine. I mean, it's good if you follow me, if you stay on our Discord, participate to the streams. That's very, very nice. So goodbye. Goodbye. Look at my power.